Hello YouTube, this is me, Shiny. This is episode 168. From our last video that we played, we already played against with the St. Louis Cardinals on our second game in round 2. Round 2 in our second game, I meant to say, and then here we go. So far, I can see in the schedule that we're going to take a day off, and then after that, we're going to face, I think we're going to face them again in their stadium, or we're going to face to another team. So here we go.
Welcome to the show, baseball fans. Here's what's going on in the baseball world on this October morning. For Game 2 of the National League Championship Series, the Los Angeles Dodgers smacked 15 team hits as they cruised to the win over the Cardinals 7-1. They now have a 2-0 series lead heading into Game 3. In Game 1 of the ALCS, the Tampa Bay Rays...
Okay.
Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Inside the Show, your source for all postseason news. Here's a recap of yesterday's playoff baseball. For Game 2 of the American League Championship Series, the Rays combined to allow only 4 hits as they defeated the A's in Oakland 6-1. They now have a 2-0 series lead heading into Game 3. And that'll do it for today's postseason recap. We'll talk to you tomorrow.
Nice. I believe we just have to beat St. Louis. I think only once, and I think once or twice, and I think we're good.
Live on MLB Network, this is Game 3 of the League Championship Series. It's Game 3 of the National League Championship Series between the LA Dodgers and the St. Louis Cardinals.
Here we go.
Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, lots to talk about here as we get ready for Game 3.
You know, I think the phrase must win is overused in sports, but even though this isn't an elimination game, it does sort of feel like a must win. Doesn't matter what sport you're talking about. If you go down 3-0 in any series, you're fighting nearly an impossible uphill battle. Feels like the series kind of rides on this game right here.
The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2018 St. Louis Cardinals.
Quickly now, we'll look at the two guys who get the ball here in Game 3.
Huh, that's funny. He's taller than me then, but I'm much heavier than him.
Time now to
It's
check
funny.
out the lineup for the visiting Dodgers. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, Matt, we all know it. The man to watch, Giancarlo Stanton. He's hit 2 home runs so far in this series already, so you know he's feeling really good about himself. You can bet they were talking about him in the pitchers meeting before the game, so their focus is on him, and so is mine.
Into the box comes leadoff man Yunel Escobar, and we are ready for baseball. And Escobar has a base hit. So the Dodgers get their leadoff hitter on base to kick off the inning.
Hey, some guys can handle the postseason lights, and this is obviously one of them. Another base hit leading off for the boys. This guy's had a monster postseason so far.
from the stretch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Here comes the 0-1. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Balls and strikes belong to Mr. Jerry Hillsdale.
Dero, Jerry Hillsdale might be one of the more solid everyday umpires in the league right now.
Yeah, I think he's one of the best in the business, Dan. High praise all around. You go into both meetings with the managers, and what do? They rave about Jerry Hillsdale.
Takes this the other way to right. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. Escobar blows through the stop sign, headed for home. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead.
Nice.
Yeah, you want to applaud the effort as he sells out for it, but the smarter move would have been to take a deeper angle and cut the ball off. He does that, and the runner probably doesn't score from first. On the flip side, great piece of hitting right there.
Standing in now, Justin Turner, as he rips it on the ground to second. Only play is going to be to first, so score it as an RBI ground out as the lead moves to 2-0 now.
And here with the infield back, they were giving him the run on a ground ball, so he just takes advantage of that and drives the run home. Good approach.
First delivery to him on the way. High in the air and deep to left center field. Half racing back, still ranging back. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. It's a solo blast off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton, his third home run of this series, and the Dodgers have now taken a 3-0 lead. That home run is definitely worth giving the show track treatment to. And as we look at it, not only an impressive distance shot, but the 110 miles an hour exit velocity is nothing to scoff at either. That's a big boy home run.
Batting fifth, left fielder, Matt Kemp.
Here's the first pitch to him. Popped him up. Mejia moving to his left. And he brings it in on the warning track.
Batting sixth, first baseman, Danny Valencia.
Settling in now, Danny Valencia. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
This is what makes him so dangerous as a pitcher. 5 weapons that he can go to, and he's working ahead in the count. This is a tough matchup.
And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as the side is retired. So they pick up 3 runs. Coming to the plate now, Cesar Hernandez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Started that swing a bit too early. Lifetime history with Alex Wood. He's got 5 base hits in 17 at-bats. Hit out towards second. There to take it is Ramirez. And that's the first out.
Batting second, first baseman,
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
Good cut that time by Cabrera, but he couldn't come up with it. It's 0-2.
Hey, that two-seam fastball is going to be the be-all, end-all of this game right here. Who's going to execute? Is the pitcher going to be able to keep going to that well, or is the offense going to be able to make an adjustment and hit that ball in the gap?
Got him to go down swinging there. Miguel Cabrera becomes out number 2 this inning. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
You know, on a cold night like this, I think you're going to see him continue to elevate pitches and let these guys just fly out to the warning track.
Woods ready. Here's the 0-2. And it's fouled away. Grandal is over to take a look, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. They trail it here 3-0.
Nice.
Digging in now, Yasmani Grandal. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And here's a ball hit in the air, but this will wind up being a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Hit hard towards center. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Hey, he had a rough first inning, and now the leadoff single to start this second does not bode well for this pitcher.
Hanley Ramirez.
Here's Hanley Ramirez as he can't catch up on a fastball at the letters, and it's strike 1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Santana going back at the track.
Nice.
And it's gone. It's a 2-run shot for Hanley Ramirez, his 3rd home run of this series, and with it the Dodgers have opened it up to a 5-0 lead.
I can tell you one thing, you might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues, but when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got, a really bad result.
In now, Alex Wood.
Alex Wood.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Here it comes. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Santana on the move, 1 down. Here's the shortstop, Yunel Escobar. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one.
Escobar.
First delivery to him on the way. Hit on the ground out to short. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, center fielder, Melky Cabrera.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring forth Melky Cabrera, the center fielder. Here comes the first pitch. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Happ will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. But the Dodgers do strike for 2 coming on this 2-run home run. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's the Dodgers 5 and the Cardinals nothing.
Leading off for the Cardinals.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
You know, when you're facing a top-of-the-line pitcher like this, he's going to be down around the knees like that more often than not. The key is punishing whatever mistakes he makes, but so far he hasn't made many.
Brings it in, standing inside the coach's box for out number 1.
Batting first, right fielder.
Into the box now, Domingo Santana. First offering on its way. A high fastball is in there. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
Now another 0-2. Swing and a miss as he ran that two-seamer right by him for the second out.
Every pitcher looks to get off to a good start. I'd say he's off to a good start. How about the first 5 batters he's faced? 3 of them he's sent down via the strikeout.
And that will bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. And he fouls this one off. They'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Oh, got him a swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
You know, he's had a very economical start out there. Got through the first.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Down in order go the Cardinals. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Digging in for his second at-bat, Justin Turner. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Popped him up. Mejia has a play. He's got it 1 away. And next will be the Dodgers cleanup hitter, Giancarlo Stanton. Got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one.
Yeah, Matt, that last at bat, that was a pretty good pitch. A fastball down and away that he went out and hooked and pulled it. So if I'm on the mound right now, I'm going to have to think about throwing one up and in and standing this guy up to make that outside corner not as appealing.
Now batting.
So here's Matt Kemp now, 0 for 1 after a pop-out in foul territory his first time through. This is on the ground over to first. Oh, what a stop on the slide. Got him. Here's Yoenis Cespedes, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there. He had to stare down a really good hitter, and instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
Into the box, Francisco Mejia. Standing in from the right side as he takes strike 1. And it's 1-1. Mejia, a native of the Dominican Republic. He was selected in the 7th round during the first-year player draft of 2018.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
And a swing and a miss, and
Nice.
another punch out here. 6 already, and that's out number 2.
He's really on a roll right now on the mound. Back-to-back strikeouts to wrap up the last inning, and now he started this frame with the same story. 4 straight strikeouts and all.
Into the box now, Jay Happ. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. There's a swing and a high pop up. Wood is there for it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Make it 9 straight here to start the ball game. Game 3 moves forward to the 4th inning now. It's the Dodgers 5 and the Cardinals nothing. Digging in, Danny Valencia. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
First baseman.
Here's the first pitch to him. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Running hard. He's digging for second. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
Well, every pitcher gets to start the inning with a fresh slate, and he's out trying to put that last inning behind him. But he's got to be shaking his head right here. A leadoff double on the first pitch, and he's back in trouble again. Things just not going his way right now.
I smell victory.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. Hit back toward the mound. Correa up the middle. Throw, got him, and that's a gorgeous play.
The batter, number 13.
Ready to take his hacks again, Hanley Ramirez, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
The last at bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
That's called getting your A swing off right there, and I don't blame him one bit after his first at bat. You remember, he went bridge his first at bat.
Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Line hard to center field. In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third.
Boy, this guy's having a great game here so far, D-Row. Home run earlier in the night, and that base hit right there drives in his 3rd run batted in of this game.
Yeah, you drive to the park every day hoping your rhythm and timing is on point with that pitcher's windup, and that's exactly been the case today. He not only mixed in that big bomb, but now he's got 3 ribbies to boot.
Standing in now, Alex Wood to second for 1. On to Cabrera at first. It's a twin killing, and the side is retired. It's a run on 2 hits here for LA. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. It's the Dodgers 6 and the Cardinals nothing. Striding in once again, Cesar Hernandez. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going, so what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
Popped him up. And there's their first out.
Up next for the Cardinals. First baseman.
First baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Right over the middle, knee high.
0-1's the count.
A cold strike on the inside corner.
You know, from an offensive standpoint, they already knew they had their work cut out for him against a great pitcher. But if he's going to locate like that, this is going to be a tough day.
So he punches him out looking at the fastball. Miguel Cabrera goes down for out number 2 in the bottom half. Here's Carlos Correa now. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. They still find themselves down 6-0. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Yunel Escobar.
Shortstop, Yunel Escobar.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Happ moving forward, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Now batting, center fielder, Melky Cabrera.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Melky Cabrera, 1 for 2 in the game. He tripled and scored back in the first. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a little tapper. Foul ball, however, strike 1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Santana is after it, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out.
Third baseman.
Digging in once again, Justin Turner. Third at bat in this one. He's bounced out and popped out in his 2 previous trips. First pitch coming. Here it is. Popped him up. Cabrera has room in foul territory. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Dodgers retired on just 4 pitches, but they're on top by a count of 6-0.
Leading off for St. Louis, third baseman, Mike Smith.
First pitch of the at-bat. And a fastball just a bit high. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. High pop-up. And he'll put this one away for the first out of the inning.
The right fielder, number 18.
Stepping in for the Cardinals, Domingo Santana. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First delivery to him on the way. Now a changeup is bounced to second. There to take it is Ramirez. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone in the home 5th.
Center fielder, number 8.
A look at our line score to this point, and I'm almost certainly jinxing things by pointing it out, but it's worth mentioning that 0 in the hit column through 2 outs here in the 5th. And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. No balls and a strike to count. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
Hey, this guy is 1 strike away from absolutely cruising through the first 5 innings.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. The dangerous Giancarlo Stanton will get the first shot when we return. It's the Dodgers 6 and the Cardinals nothing. Rob Scahill gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Here comes the first pitch. He's able to ride this one high and deep toward right center. Santana going back on it. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A solo home run here off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton. His 2nd home run of the game as this lead swells to 7-0.
Wow, that's a tough one. Certainly not the way you want to start your day as a relief pitcher, giving up a home run.
Now batting.
So here's Matt Kemp now.
Matt
as he lines it out to center. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far.
Loud noises right here, fellas. Hey, he's going to have to mix it up a little bit more because they are on his stuff.
Valencia.
Now to the plate, Danny Valencia. He hit a 2-bagger and later scored in his previous plate appearance. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit out towards second. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game.
Yeah, I don't know if I love the approach of pulling the trigger on that 0-0 pitch. I can't imagine that's exactly what he's looking for. The result works. Pitcher can't be too much.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Comes set with the 0-1. Belted high and deep into right center. Hal looks up. Gone!
Nice.
So a 3-run shot to right center field, his second home run of the series, as they just continue to pour it on here.
Man, he should have put a bow on that pitch because it was an absolute gift. You could see that he caught too much of the plate and the hitter caught too much of the ball. Sayonara. See you next time.
Later. Yuck, 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 yuck.
Here's Hanley Ramirez.
Second baseman, Hanley Ramirez.
He connects on the first pitch with a fly ball to center. Happ is right there, 1 down.
Up next for the Dodgers, pitcher, Alex Wood.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Alex Wood, getting to hit for himself here, largely due to the big cushion he's got to work with. Popped him up. Hernandez calls for it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Up next for the Dodgers, shortstop.
So 2 gone now for the Dodgers in the 6th, and that'll bring in the shortstop, Yunel Escobar. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw in time, and they stop the bleeding as this side is retired. So 4 runs in the inning, and they come on the strength of the 2 big flies. To the bottom of the 6th inning. LA's on top, 10-0. Digging in, Yoenis Cespedes. Lead off for the Redbirds here in their half of the 6th inning. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fouled off. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. There for it, Escobar. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
When the guy in the mound is working on a no-no this late, every play is exciting and stressful for the fielders. We'll see if they can continue making the plays behind him.
And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Wow, that was an ugly swing right there, and that tells us all we need to know. Nobody's picking the baseball up off this guy.
Fouled away.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on
Nice.
strikes thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
John Ryan Murphy will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 36, John Ryan Murphy.
And he lays off a pitch here that he probably shouldn't have. 0-1. Cardinals have been held out of the hit column here. Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now.
I guess he's really trying to measure that fastball in his first at-bat, but you really never want to put yourself in.
And he struck him out. So it might be time to begin the countdown as he's now gone through 6 innings without allowing a base hit. Down in order go the Cardinals. Lead looks insurmountable here. They're down 10-0. Welcome back to Busch Stadium here in St. Louis. This one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are. Brandon Maurer comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A bouncer up the middle. And that's in for a base hit. He's 2 for 4 now. So it's an inning opening single to kick off their half of the 7th.
Hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason. It looks like to me that the moment isn't too big for him. He's slowing the game down. He looks terrific.
Yeah, absolutely. Postseason monster right here, having a huge series. Any big leaguer can have their moment mid-May, but to do it when it gets cold outside means everything.
He's set and the pitch. Hammered the other way to deep right field. Santana ranging back. And just short of a home run, this ball's off the wall. And a relay to the plate. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second. When that one left the bat, I wasn't sure where it was going to come down. Thought it might have a chance.
Yeah, same here, man. It kind of got lost high in the sky before it one-hopped the fence for an extra base hit. During the daytime, that thing probably would have carried out of here, but you can't complain too much about a double.
Giancarlo Stanton now as he lifts it in the air to right field. Santana is there. Let's see if they try it. A tag, and he's out at the plate. A double play. On to second. They got him. A triple play. So no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Second baseman.
Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Textbook pitching performance so far in this one as we move into the later innings. First pitch strikes, how about over 90%? That's about as good as it gets.
Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Now batting, first baseman.
So 1 away, and that'll bring in Miguel Cabrera. First offering on its way. Takes a knee-high fastball. And it's fouled away. Again, he sends it out of play. Weak grounder back to the mound. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
The batter number 3, shortstop, Carlos Correa.
Standing in, Carlos Correa. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat. Wood into the windup. Here's the first pitch. Hit sharply, but foul down the right side. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Correa is sitting on exactly 100 career home runs.
And that's a nice round number right there. 100 homers in the big leagues. There's not too many guys that have ever put on a uniform.
And he struck him out to retire the side, so he's through 7 complete, still working on a masterpiece. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. Starting to look bleak, down 10-0. Now at the plate, Matt Kemp. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. First pitch of the at-bat. High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Happ ranging back on the warning track. Digging in and looking for more.
That was super insane.
Last time and later wound up scoring. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Santana has a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Number 9.
Now batting, Yasmani Grandal. The lifetime numbers for him against Brandon Maurer. He's gone 3 for 8. He's taken him deep once. Here's the first pitch to him. Tapper up the line.
What the hell was that?
Throw on to first, a 3-pitch inning, and the side is retired. Dodgers down in order, but they're still in front. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Mike Schmidt. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
Little tapper down the first baseline. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. So he makes it through 7 innings, but they finally get to him for their first hit of the ball game here in inning number 8.
Yeah, Matty V, and that just goes to show you how hard it is to pitch a no-no. Gets through 21 consecutive outs without getting up a hit, D-roll, but that wasn't the case here to start off the 8th.
Yeah, so much has to go into it. You need to be a little lucky, and you need to be a little good right there. Flip the script on the offensive standpoint. They've stayed with their approach, haven't come out of it, and hopefully this gets them jump-started.
Here comes the Dodger manager making his way toward the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening.
Your attention.
So he was able to only get that first out in the 8th, but nonetheless he'll depart with the lead. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out. A strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressive.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Cards lead 1. Lead looks insurmountable here. They're down 10-0. The Gateway Arch lit up at night here in St. Louis. Welcome back to our broadcast on MLB Network. Ryan Presley enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Back up the middle. Correa ranging up the middle. And the throw here is in time. Very nicely done there at short for the first down. So here's the Dodgers pitcher, Kenny Wood, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Picking on the first pitch as this is on the ground towards short. And that's the second out.
Up next for the Dodgers, shortstop, Escobar.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Escobar. He was a ground out victim last time up. On the ground up the middle. On to first, and can you believe it? A 3-pitch inning, and just like that, the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers, but they still hold a 10-0 lead. Into the box now, Francisco Mejia will lead things off here in the ninth with his guys in danger of falling into a very difficult to escape 3-0 deficit. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Couldn't wait back, a swing and a miss. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the third time. Final line there for the Dodgers starting pitcher, and he really delivered a fantastic postseason performance. Aubrey Villegas will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 23, Aubrey Villegas.
And he lays off there, 1-0. The 1-1 home. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2 pitch. And another foul ball. The 1-2. It's a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
One more.
So the lineup flips over. Digging in, Cesar Hernandez. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Fouled off. 2 out, nobody on. Cardinals down to their final strike here. Hit out towards second. Throw on to
Nice.
first is going to be in time for the final out, and the
Well, thank you
Dodgers
for watching. I've been watching Mr. Shiny. This was
away from a
episode
sweep.
168.
They take a commanding 3-0 lead
We're almost
here on the
close.
road as this one is over.
And we see you guys soon.
Exactly
Thank you for watching.
But it's always nice when you can get an offensive explosion like that and save your closer for another day. A comfortable victory.
We only need one more game to end this team.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. And there's no better time of year to come up big for your team than in the postseason, and that's exactly what this man did. He's our top player of the game.
And obviously, every game is so important in the postseason. So when you come to play like he did and make a big difference for your team, it's something that won't be forgotten.
Ten to nothing, the final shutout score in this one. The Los Angeles Dodgers take a commanding 3-0 series lead. Alex Wood gets the W on the mound.